Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, Planning with Suzanne. So today we are going to be filming a plan with me for week commencing the 9th of February 2026. I have all my tools here ready to go. I've got stickers from Design and Leafter, the most beautiful February collection, which I will show you very shortly once I use them. I've got day headers and dates from Colour Calf. I have stencils from Beauty by Starlit. I have Hobonichi stencils. I have 4 colours which I have matched to the kit that I'm going to be using. So I have Tombow 772, I have Tombow 158, Tombow 761, and Tombow 553. And there we go. Those are those colours which I'm going to be utilising in my spread this week. Hopefully you can see the full page. There we go. And just move my staple back a little bit so you can get the full page. So I will show you last week's spread first. This was the week that I filmed last Monday and I accidentally deleted the video. It's all very much a learning curve in terms of filming at the minute. And getting storage right, because I film everything on my phone. So to get everything correct in terms of having the space on my phone and things to do the videos has been a little bit difficult, but I think I'm there now. Okay, so this is last week's spread. This kit, outer kit, is all from Hello Petit Paperie. The beautiful doll sticker is a Ding Ding doll sticker from the lovely Miso Paper UK. I used Tombow markers to mark events, and then afterwards I had quite a few little gaps here and there. So I went in and I used some little stickers from the Coffee Monsters Co. Just to fill up the space. I always use an Energel cleaner for my Hobonichi planning. Quick drying ink. I just find it the best. This is the Peanuts limited edition one that I got. I did get 4 of them in a set off eBay from Japan. Here I've tracked the weather last week and I did it with my Colour Calf weather stamp. So this was in the 2025 advent calendar. There you go. Little tiny stamps there. So I really enjoyed using that. I used it in my Hobonichi cousin as well. I tracked water intake, 5 fruit and veg a day, no spend, full night's sleep, and planning and journaling. A lot of these stickers here are from the little deco stickers are from TCMC, and the other deco stickers, like here at the bottom, are from Colour Calf as well. Okay, so first, before we start the actual plan with me, I would like to say thank you for joining the channel. Thank you for watching my video. If you do like it, please can you give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to be notified on the next videos that I'm loading to my channel, I am going to attempt to do 3 videos a week, Mondays, Wednesdays and Thursdays. And if you would like to get the notifications, then please could you subscribe to my channel and turn on your notifications. So here we go. So let's just get my, there we are. Now, because it's early days in my Hobonichi weeks, I don't tend to need to clip it yet. So the base for this, I've matched it to the colours in the collection that I'm going to be using. So this collection is from Designing Leafter. It's a February collection. It is absolutely exquisite. I absolutely love this collection. I was kindly gifted these from Yvonne, so a big thank you to Yvonne. But if you haven't checked Design and Leafter out, please check her shop out. She's a UK-based sticker shop, and I will put the link in the description below for you. But you can see I've already used some of these. I used it in my Filofax last week. But I love the watercolour effect. You get loads of functionals. I love the watercolour effect on the stickers. Very decent quality stickers as well, guys. I mean, just look at that doll. If you've seen my Instagram page, you know I used that doll last week, the other one. And I just wanted to use that this week. Obviously, it is Valentine's week. I do like to decorate my planners in Valentines, even though we don't really do anything for Valentines after 15 years together. We don't really need to. I don't think it's something we find that we need to do. We treat each other now and again, and, you know, that's generally it. So, hey, there we go. So, I've matched. I'm going to use this very pale blue. These are fantastic. They fit perfectly. These are from Colour Calf. I do have a discount code for Colour Calf. I will link the shop in the description, and I will put my discount code in there as well. These sheets are brilliant. So you get a thin strip matching the colour of the day headers, and the day headers come in one strip. I don't know if I said this before. Yeah, I think I have on a previous... Oh, I said it on last week's video and then I deleted it. So apologies for that. But they come in one strip. And that for me... you know when you have to put all the little days and they're not in line. I'm a bit of a perfectionist and it kind of drives me a bit nuts when they're not in a straight line. So there you go. I am who I am. Okay, we've also got these little tiny dates which fit perfectly in these day headers. So these tiny dot dates will fit perfectly in here. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to put the day header down, the day header strip. I'm going to lay that in there. I didn't do it quite straight. There's the perfectionist in me getting all. I'm going to use this strip here. So you get a very thin strip. I'm going to use this to split the page, because I always split my page. I usually draw it in, which I will draw in a minute. But I'm going to use this just to mark off sections. The good thing about Hobonichi is they do put the dots in place so you can use them as a guide. And there we go. That one straight. And I will put the dates in. Can you believe we're already in the second week? The kind of third week really of February. It's week, I'm trying to think what it is. It's week 7, I think. Oh, what have I done there? Silly me. I don't think I've torn the sticker off the sheet properly. Okay, I'm back. I don't know what I did with that sticker. Obviously didn't do it right though, did I? I think the backing, you know, like the paper backing came off with it. There we are. These tweezers I use are my favourites. Now these are from Graceful Muse Papery. Now her shop, she does lovely stickers. She's based in Canada, I think. Oh, I didn't put that one straight, did I? Look at that. It's all over the shop, that one. So I've just got the boys off to school. It was a 2 a.m. start this morning with our youngest. And believe it or not, he stayed awake until he went to school, which is a feat in itself to keep him awake until he goes on the taxi to school. So he will probably be sleeping his way all the way to school this morning, which is fine by me. What I didn't want him to do was fall asleep before school, because he gets naggy when you got to wake him up and stuff to get on the taxi. So, okay, date headers and day headers all done. Right, let's crack the pen out. So what we're going to use, I'm going to use 553 now. And I'm going to use my stencils from Beauty by Starlet. Now you get these in a kit. So you get the 3 stencils all together. She does a Hobonichi Weeks kit on a page. I will link the shop in my description. So here we go. We are going to outline the page. There we are. Now you can see from last week the stamps have come through. I do find that most stamps show through on Hobonichi paper. I am seeing that in my cousin as well. Let's get that straight. I'm just going to take that out. Actually, it's not really doing anything at the minute. And yeah, so I'm yet to find any ink. So if you do know of any ink pads which you can use on Hobonichi without it showing up through the page. Now I know some people use Tombow markers on their ink stamp, on their stamps, but I don't tend to see a good enough I don't see it showing up very well when I've used them, so I don't know if I'm doing something wrong. And I always split this little bit here. I normally do weather or mood, depending on the week. And I always split off here because Ian works Monday to Thursdays. Now he works really long days, so he's out of the house a long time. But our weekend usually starts at the end of the day on a Thursday. I always split this off because this is where I like to do my trackers. And I'll show you that in a minute. Okay, so I've outlined the page. Now to just add the core deco from the collection from the lovely Yvonne at Designing Leafter. Let's have a look at what we've got, shall we? So we've got, I want to use some sort of strip for the bottom. Now obviously this is a journaling kit, I believe, guys. You can fit it in most planners, so it's actually, it's not going to be perfectly fit, you know, like washi does on the bottom. But she has got a lovely, see that strip there? I don't know whether to use that on the bottom or cut it in half. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I have some really lovely, just beige coloured washi tape from Empty Tips. So I'm just going to put a strip along the bottom there. And I will use my because I'm just going to add some deco over it. There we go. Now my spreads are heavily inspired by Beauty by Starlet. So if you haven't watched her YouTube channel, go and check her out. I will tag her in this video. I watched her videos via she was highlighted in a video from Planning Life with Erin. I always watch Planning Life with Erin. I've watched her for years. Love her pages. Okay, so what we're going to do at the minute is I'm going to utilize the functional sticker book that I've got that I use for Colour Calf. Now this sticker book is from miso paper. There you go. Absolutely, just it's like a metal, and it's just, I love it. So this one I've got here, I've got all Colour Cafe stickers in here. So I'm just going to pick out the day headers and stuff that I like to use. I do like these. So I like one that says trackers. I don't know which colour I want to use though. I might not. Oh, there we go. We've got nice pink there, so we'll utilise that. I'll stick it on my hand for a minute. And we've got a pink to-do list. That. I usually put a to-do list on. I don't think we've got many appointments this week, so I don't think. I tell you what, oh, I have got a couple of appointments. Tell you what, I'll put it down as reminders for this week. There we go. So let me find the day headers that I want. I usually use the ones that come with, here they are. That come with the subscription kit. That's a gold one. Let me just check. Right, they're gold. So I'm going to use black. Again, I'm just going to stick them on top of my hand, and I'll show you what I do with them now. I don't tend to edit my videos much, guys. I would prefer to just shoot them and you watch them as I open the stuff, make the stuff, blah de blah de blah. Okay. So you can speed me up if you want to. If you just want to watch it super fast. Okay, I'll put that to one side. Right, so I'm just going to turn the page slightly here, and we will put the day headers in place. There we go. Monday. Yeah, so little one was up pretty much all night last night. Knowing him, he'll fall asleep about 4 o'clock this afternoon and then be up all night again. It's like a vicious circle. But you can't force them to sleep, unfortunately. It's not something, its little brain isn't quietening down quite, so that's how he works. So there we go. So I've done that. That's for my trackers. Let's have a look what we've got on here. We've got some nice shapes and things here. So I'm going to use this lovely watercolour patch for my stickers, for my tracker header to go on. I'll put some deco around that as well. Oh, think I've got that straight, have I? Huh? I don't think it looks too bad, but try again. Try to go by the lines on the grid at the back. There we go. That's a bit better. And we will just get some washi for the top of the page here. So I will add the deco separately. There we are. I like this empty tape. It's really strong but easy to tear. And then what we'll do is just line that up to cover those headers there, so that I can decorate. Oh, wrong way. I like the straight edge at the top. Oh, it's a little bit long, that one. So we'll just take it off and show it over a little bit more. There we are. Okay, so I've put that on the top. Then I am going to put a, February just above there. And I like this big O2 here. There we go. Now, I do need my pen just to section off the trackers from the... Now, I will go with a green for the little dots. Misalign. A slightly darker, missed one, green, like an olivey green for the dots, and for the leaves that's in the, there we go. So I've done that. Then we have I don't know whether to do a to-do list or a reminder. I'm not sure. So I'll stick them on there for a minute because I'm not sure I want to use them. So let's think about what we've got going on this week. Now, what colour pink? I think I will go for this like mauvey pink, 772 for my boxes. So I like to put the full boxes down for any appointments or anything. Now, I haven't got anything today. Definitely haven't. But tomorrow we have Sainsbury's delivery coming. There we go. Put that box in. We have Callum coming for tea on Thursday. He's been to Malta last week, so we haven't seen him properly. And Friday, I've got my B12 injection in the morning. And it's the last day of school for half term. And then Saturday is my Auntie Ninny's birthday and Valentine's Day. But again, we don't really do anything for Valentine's Day, so just no big great shakes. But I like to decorate everything with stuff. So we put a little header across the top of each box. That's kind of an appointment or an event. Oh, I tell you what. I'm not sure Callum is going to come on Thursday because I am going out for a Toby Carvery with my pals. My school pals. I say school. they're still my pals. Been pals since we were pretty much born, because they're my cousin. One's my cousin as well. So, right. Let's get some writing down as to what we've got going on. So, we have online order, Sainsbury's, due 1 till 2 p.m. Then we have me, Toby Carvery with the girls. So looking forward to that. I've got me, B12 injection, 9:30. And then I've got Ninny, birthday. That's quite a quiet week for us. Now, what I do like to do is then put some little dots in for. But what I'm going to do this week, and this is what I've done in my cousin as well, is I'm going to put hearts instead of dots. Because it's Valentine's week. So I'm going to use my Hobonichi stencil to do the little hearts as the daily to-do. Or reminders, I suppose they are, for each day. There we go. Now, I don't tend to put these at the weekend because we like relaxing weekends. The boys have a lot going on in schools and things like that. So what we try to do is give them a relaxing weekend. We might pop out to my mum and dad's or for a walk to Chester. Well, not to Chester itself, but we'll take the boys for a walk along the river in Chester and in the park and things. To get them out. Yeah, on the Friday, because I always have things to do on a Friday when Ian's off. We do try to do something in terms of go for breakfast or something together while the boys are in school. So I like that those little hearts are there. I might do some more deco hearts around and about. Okay, so I've put the February in. Now let's add some deco pieces. I think I'm going to be doing the weather there. I'll tell you what I'm going to do this week, actually. I'm going to split up each box on the weather tracker with the lovely blue Tombow. Just so as the section looks like it's a different tracker. There we are. Oh, I forgot to write in my things I need to track. So let's write my tracking things in. So 2 pints water, 5 fruit veg. No spend. I've got full night's sleep. And I've got plan and journal. There we go. So that is written in. Like I said, it's quite a quiet week this week. Now, I do have some orders to track. But let's add some deco pieces in first. Now, I do want to utilise one of these beautiful doll stickers, but I don't think it's going to fit unless I cut her feet off. Shall I cut her feet off? We'll see. Let's have a look. What pieces have we got here? Got a nice corner piece there. That corner piece is not going to fit, it's too big. Let's see. Cherubs. I normally like to put a deco piece here. I think it's going to be the doll sticker, to be honest. But maybe she needs some florals, just... I don't want to go too overboard with all the stickers, because it is very much a planning spread, this one. But I love to add deco just to... might put her just slightly over there like that, and then just cut the bottom of the feet off there. There we go. You can cut stickers. I was very much a, oh my god, I can't cut a sticker for so long, but I changed my tune after years and years of not cutting them, trying to find the perfect stickers to fit in everything, and sometimes it just doesn't work like that, does it? So cut away, I reckon. Cut away. Okay. Let's now have a look. I like this. See this sticker here? How pretty is that? So I'm going to go down here on the bottom with that one. I want something for down here. Some of these might be a little bit too big. I like these ones. See that? Oh, don't know if you can see that. See? Like a dangly one. So I'm going to put that just there on the end. And like a little bow one. And I will just put that in there and just trim that. So how's your week been last week? I am still in some discomfort with my mouth, believe it or not. And we are getting into week 4 of tooth removal. It's been an adventure. Not really a lot I can do about it apart from go back to the dentist to see if there's anything going on. No. Might not track my orders here this week. I might just decorate this a little bit just to give it a bit of... These beautiful hearts here. I love this mix of blues, like a slaty blue with the pinks. I just think it looks so pretty. Yeah, so I'm still getting some discomfort. I'm still having to take painkillers all the time. And I'm not sure it should be. I mean, it was a big tooth. It was a big tooth, but I'm not sure it should still be causing me this much pain. It's very uncomfortable, and I keep getting bleeding as well from the when I've brushed my teeth. Which, again, I don't think should be the case. I do want to put some little florals in. whether to put it in the middle of the page so it doesn't take up a full box. Cut it in half. Now this is going to be a difficult one. I should be able to get it. There we go. Yeah, so we'll see how it goes. If the week doesn't get any better, then I will definitely be phoning the dentist this week to get it checked out. I did have an infection in the socket. It was called dry socket. Horrible, horrible thing. I was in a lot of pain, as you can probably guess, with teeth. There we go. So we're just adding some floral accents here because I don't want to go too over the top, but I just like the little deco pieces. I think I'm going to leave. Oh, maybe I need another heart. Just down here. See that one? There we go. I like that. I think that's kind of enough on that side of the page. We've got the little hearts that I've coloured in there, and just need a little bit of deco for across the top there. Add some of these pretty florals. I'll just trim the edge on them in a second. I'm not going to put them perfectly in a line because I just would prefer that they just look a little bit random. I will put some florals on the hearts on Valentine's Day there. And we will utilize some of these florals to cover the weather things that have come through. That have come through the page last week. I tell you what, I got some of the deco pieces on this sheet here. So I think I'll go for a little bit more of a bigger deco here. Go for a little letter there. And I want something else along that bottom piece here. Oh, I like the photos. See these photos? How cute are them? I'm going to go for those in the bottom corner. There we go. And I think I'll use the chapter 2. You see the chapter 2 there? There's the page. Chapter 2. It's mine and Ian's 15-year anniversary in March. So we tend to do something a little bit more for that. There we go, some seals. And I'll go for a couple more flowers surrounding the... Yeah, so we tend to do something around the end of March for that. Although we have got Mother's Day coming up in March in the UK. I know you have a different one in other countries, but in the UK it's March. We've got Pancake Day coming up. That's next week. And there we go. So we'll just snip the edges of these stickers, straighten the page up. It's just then a little 2 to do. And What I will do is just add a few stickers here and there throughout the week. And that is all I'm going to be adding at the minute. And I think that's the week done for me. I'm going to track weather there. That's kind of events, and that's just little daily to-dos, which I need to get done. And yeah, I'm really happy with how that's come out. Hopefully you enjoy this plan with me, and you will join me for some more when I load one. I will do my best to upload one every week in different planners. So last week I did File of Facts, and this week I'm doing my weeks. So I just stick that sticker right down the bottom there. Just my stencil down there. And next week I'll hopefully try to do my Hobonichi cousin as well. Okay, thank you for joining me. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up, and I hope to see you again for my next video. Thank you very much. Have a lovely week. Bye now.